Hey everybody, this is Henry here with a Wooden Railway review, and today I will be reviewing the Origins James, or introducing James as it says on its packaging. This is my first 2015 item. I'm really happy with this release. Um, People that didn't really read the Railway series know, will now know, what James was like you know, before he was painted red and everything in the Railway series. Um, and this When this item came out, I knew about this item before I knew about the special The Adventures Begins, and I was like, wow, they really made a Black James just for the Railway series. But then I saw the Adventure Begins trailer, and I was like, "Oh, that's why they made this item." But still, it's still great that they made this item, and I'm still really happy. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna show you the back. So just all this licensing stuff, and then there's a picture of it. I don't know if you'd really consider that a prototype. It looks just like what it looks like now. Um, but yeah, I kind of don't want to take this out of its packaging. It just looks so grand in its packaging. But I'm gonna use it in my videos and stuff. So yeah. Uh, there's this tab thing here. I think this is new for 2015, if I'm correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that if I can, and if that doesn't work, then there's always this thing in the back that I can pull. And sorry if you're freaking out like, Henry, what are you doing? You're destroying the packaging. I could care less, honestly, about the packaging, unless if you're talking about a new inbox thing or something. Okay, so here's the box. Get that out of there. Wow, this is really nice. There's Origins James and everything. So, yeah. Let me check the dates. If I can. Yep, it still says 2012. Let's just check the tender just because, yep. Still 2012, but so they're still lazy with the date still, but the new 2015 items have these lips on the wheels, so you know that they've been making new wheels and everything, but they don't bother to, and they still don't bother to change the dates. That's kind of crappy, in my opinion. So, yeah. But I did hear, I saw Lego Lovers review on that Thomas gift pack on the Thomas with the gold smokestack and wheels and couplings. It said it was 2012, but then the wheel dates were 2012. But then on the broomstick Thomas, the wheel dates were 2014. Two inaccurate dates. So, and I plan on getting that too. So I'll see for myself at that one if it's on all Thomases. So, yeah. Again, let's see. It rolls really nicely. It feels kind of rough. It rolls kind of roughly, but it could just be this Whistling Dixie track. It's not all that. It's not the best kind of track brand, in my opinion. But okay, so let's bring in the. Actually, let's look over this before we do a comparison with the normal James. So, not really much. Well, yeah, there is a bunch to say about this item, about this part. We got the buffer beam and everything. Wow, I got a lot to look at. This being my first 2015 item. So here's the engine and everything. It doesn't have the golden dome, which I'm kind of happy about that, because in the Railway series he didn't have a golden dome until he got his right coat of paint. even then, I think in the first few books he was in, I'm not sure if he had a Golden Dome yet or not. He didn't have a black cab. I know that for sure. And then here's the tender. A bunch of people don't like the fact that that the Origins James's tender has the number 5 on it, because in the Railway series, this was back before they put the numbers on the engines other than Thomas, and people didn't like that. But I could care less, and besides, they probably it was probably for the best to put it on there, just because, I mean, these days I don't see why they wouldn't put it on there. And besides, I don't think it was for the Railway, I don't think they really made this for the Railway series. I'm pretty sure, if not 100% sure, that they made this item for the special The Adventure Begins. And in that special, he has the number 5 on his tender, despite him being black. So, yeah. So I could care less about that. So here's a comparison here. This is a 2013 James, so it has the same face and everything, pretty much the same shape. Really, the two differences that I could find between these two items is that that the color scheme is swapped on this James. It's red with black lining, except for this is gold lining. But then on this James, the Origins James, it's swapped on the it's black with red lining. They both have the whistle on top, in case you haven't noticed. And the other difference is the Golden Dome, which I pointed out before. So, and then on here, okay, hold on one second. And then on here, they painted the buffer beam red. Here, they didn't have to because James was already red. Yeah, that's really the only two differences I could find in between the two items. My next if you talked with me on Skype or something, or of why I wanted to get this item, you guys probably know what's next, what the next video is gonna be, and even if you haven't talked with me on Skype, you might already know it. I think it's kind of obvious from this video, but anyway, that's all for this video. Rating, honestly, I give it a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I think it's flawless. Some people might take off a point or two because of the 5 on the tender, but you had to have known that it was coming from the get-go, right when you heard about this item. But anyway, this is Henry signing out. Please like and subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching.